Alex Rins, dreams do come true. Your smile tells the story. How on earth are you feeling right now?
Well, I can't explain my feeling. No, it's unbelievable get the victory here in MotoGP, but also in this track. No, we win Moto3, Moto2, MotoGP. It's incredible. Also, when I was fighting with Valentino, he was my idol when I was very young. So this is an incredible feeling.
And I mean, it's what dreams are made of. Like you say, as a kid, Valentino's your hero, but you've worked your way through the classes, you've worked through the experience in MotoGP, great pre-season, but did you genuinely think you could win this year?
For sure, when we did the pre-season, I believe in my team, I believe in my bike for win a race. No, for sure, we have a strong bike, and in Qatar was very, very close, the victory. In Argentina, we start very on the back. But on this race, I was feeling very good. Sincerely, on warm-up, for us was a disaster, because we try a different setup, because my feeling was not so good and was worse. But for the race, I come back to our standard setup and was incredible.
So we're back to Europe now, some obviously tracks that everybody knows. What's your feeling going to Jerez, Le Mans, Mugello? Obviously more confidence from the win, but are these tracks that will suit you?
Well, I love these tracks out of Europe, but for us living in Europe, no, is better going to Jerez, Le Mans, inside Europe, no. I'm really excited to start the races there in Europe, because there are tracks that I like, that I enjoy, all the fans, it's incredible there.
Last question. What is the plan tonight? Where is the party? And can me and Gavin come along?
For sure, all the VT guys can come to enjoy our victory.
Perfect.
For sure.
Congratulations, Alex. Good job, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
What a race. It started to look like what we'd seen in the past. It looked like Marquez was going to run away with it. Then everything changed. What was that emotion like for you when you saw him down?
Yeah, I try to stay close to Marquez, because I know that he can escape. I did a very good start. I stayed with him, but he was a bit faster than me. But anyway, also if I see him pull away, I try to ride well, and I have a good pace. Sincerely, I was very, very fast. So the lap time, the bike, the tires work well. And after I have Crutchlow, and after I have Miller, and after I have another one, and when you think it's after Mark crash, and when you think it's finished, arrive Rins. And he was a bit faster than me at the end.
Yeah.
He ride very well, and he beat me.
Yeah. I'm going to have to apologise for Valentino's language there. I hope that's no one's offended at home. But was it a surprise to see Alex? Because, I mean, Alex has been fast all through pre-season and fast this year. Was it a shock when you see Rins catching you?
No, it's not a shock, because Rins is always very, very strong. From the second half of last year, especially in the race, he's fast. I feel good. I try. Sincerely, I did 2 mistakes in braking. If not, maybe I can try one attack on the last lap. But it's like this. He was a little bit stronger. I'm very sorry, because it's a long time that I don't win. But on the other side, we are good. We are fast, and we don't give up. We try next time.
And Valentino, the championship now is wide open. It's all alive again. That for you, your motivation, it's fantastic, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's wide open. This is very good. Just 3 races. Anyway, because Marquez made a mistake today. We have to work. Because we are on the right way, but the road is long. We need to improve in some area.
Okay. Keep up the good work, and we will see you in Spain.
Grazie. Ciao, Neil. Ciao.
Tell us about the race, because she did fantastic. What a brave move to go with the soft tyres, but it paid off.
Just. You say that, brave move. But, just speaking with what the other boys said, now, the 2 that were on mediums in front of me, they rode with the medium on Friday and had the exact same feeling as me, that it didn't feel that great. A lot of locking, a lot of moments. But they risked it today, and for me, they were the bigger gamblers. Myself, I felt good on the soft all weekend. Didn't really think it would be a drama. Tried it in a warm-up and it was all right, but had a little bit of graining already then. We were a little bit curious to how many more laps we could get before it got serious. Well, not too many. Yeah, got a lot of graining, a lot of movement on the right-hand side of the tyre, a few big moments. And I just had to manage the gap. You know, I saw Morbidelli was behind me, and then it changed to Dovi. And then I saw the gap sort of sticking around 5 seconds, so I just tried to stick around the the 2 minute 5, like mid to high to even to sometimes a couple sixes. So just tried to manage it like that, but I saved my rear. I had a fair bit of rear left. The track wasn't that demanding on the rear tyre. So I saved a little bit of that towards the end, and I saw the gap was getting pretty close to Dolby on the last lap, so I had to sort of string together an almost semi-perfect lap, and it was all right. I got back in the mid fives on that last lap, but I needed to, and you know, it paid off. I'm really happy, and can't thank the team enough, and Ducati as well for giving me this opportunity this year.
Yeah, you're doing a fantastic job. We've known you a long time now. We know you're the joker of the paddock, happy-go-lucky. We also know how serious you are. For me personally, you have made a step this year. You seem to have made a step in maturity. Does it feel like that way with you? I know this is the first year you've got the latest, greatest bike. You're not on a year-old, 2-year-old bike. What's been the change? Was it throughout winter? Did you know, is it a conscious decision you made?
I don't think it's been a step by step, you know, it's not like overnight thing, you know. Already starting last year when I stepped to the new team, I knew it was sort of a make or break year, and I really knuckled down even harder than I had already before that, and the same again, you know. I saw how well it worked for me last year, so I really just dug even deeper inside myself, and you know, I'm just getting years under my belt now. It's being 24, you know, it's time to mature up and make a good go of it, and you know, it's starting to pay off. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be here without the opportunity that Ducati and Pramac Racing have given me. It's been an amazing ride.
Here he is joining us right now, still a smile on his face, which we like to see. Tell us about your race, because it almost didn't even last to the first corner.
No, I mean, this is one of my favourite circuits on the calendar, but it's definitely not one of my favourite first corners. I had a podium in 2014, I think, and then since then you just got to try and get through. And I made a bad start.
You're there in third on the grid.
I slipped a little bit, and
Did you leave the handbrake on? Because that was a terrible start.
Funny that you said that. I slipped and I had full rear brake. I didn't have my foot on the peg; it was just on the rear brake. And then, yeah.
Who hit you there then? Who was...
Seen you a little bit. It come across the front.
A little bit?
Yeah, a lot.
It looks a lot right here in this view.
Yeah.
And did you think you were going down? Was it one of them like you instantly lost
Honestly,
control?
it was not too bad. It was not too bad. Yeah, because the problem is I couldn't go left. I couldn't go any more left because there was somebody there.
Yeah.
So I was like blocked in a little bit. But yeah, honestly, then after that, I had quite good pace for 5 or 6 laps. And then the rest of the race, I didn't have much pace, really. Yeah, I struggled a little bit. We maybe didn't get the setting perfect. I overworked the tyre a little bit at the start, and yeah, it was not
They
great.
came back towards you, actually, though. In those
Yeah.
latter stages when they were battling, was that more pace from you or the fact that they were scrapping?
I think it was 50-50. I'm always quite strong at the end of races. I find a way just to try and... Always the last 3 or 4 laps I'm strong. But today in the middle I was quite weak, and yeah, I expected a little bit more. But after the last couple of seasons I've had, just to be back in the fight and every weekend near the front and with the guys, that's what's important at the minute. You know, it's a long season. I feel like I've got everything there. I just need to put it together, but it's definitely coming.
You're talking about grip, okay, 5 or 6 laps. Are you having to ride this Triumph differently than the Honda as far as conserving the tire?
Yeah, we have, because it has a lot more torque. We would also, now we have buttons. We're playing a lot with the maps and everything, and I'm quite, as you know, quite trigger happy. It's more of a button than a throttle.
I like that trigger happy.
Yeah, and
Don't say that around here in Texas.
So that's maybe also today when I a bit annoyed maybe from the first lap, then the next 4 or 5. Just spinning too much.
Yeah.
Me being a little bit too aggressive, and we've found with these harder Dunlops, if you go too hard at the start, you overheat it and it never really comes back to you. And then at the end, they was coming back to me a little bit, but yeah, it's maybe a little bit of set and a little bit of me being too aggressive at the start.
And we've got Jerez coming up next. I remember 2 years ago very well. You destroyed the field, just went away at the front. You must feel confident. Have we got a chance? What are you thinking? Minimum a podium?
Yeah, honestly, I expected more from today and also the first races, but it is a lot closer than it looks. I'm really close to being even stronger and better than I was even in the past, because now I'm trying to work a little bit different, less mistakes, going in a good direction, and you know, it's coming. It is coming. This is a long season, but Jerez a good track for me, very, very good in the winter tests, and yeah, I would be disappointed if I don't get on the podium there, to be honest.
Hey, wait, one more. I got one more.
Yeah,
sorry.
go on, that's all right.
What were you thinking when you saw the speed up come by a bike that you won here on a couple of years ago?
I was thinking, I love that about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. No, Navarro rode very, very well,
really
but I
did.
remember the way he was turning, I was thinking, yeah, I remember that feeling. But the speed up's a fantastic bike, great little team, and I remember for 5 of the 18 races, you're happy that you're on it because it's better than everyone else. For the rest of the 13, you're thinking, it's a long weekend.
Yeah, this is the one where it definitely stands out. Just a quick word on Tom Luthi, who won the race today. He's come back from MotoGP, something you've experienced yourself. This is the move that he made to take victory today. This is him going past Alex Marquez. He had a few goes at Alex, but tell us about what Tom must be going through, because you've been in a similar kind of position coming back from MotoGP.
Yeah, you know, Tom also, before going to MotoGP, has a lot more experience than I was, and you know, he's a very, very seasoned rider in the middle class. You know, he's finished runner-up 3 or 4 times and won lots of races, and also him and his team, both that team, are making a very good job at the minute. This is a strange track for Moto2, always with the gearing. It sounds petty, but everyone's running different things, and it's one track where we use first gear, and it's complicated, and I think they've done a really good job. Tom's always done a great job, and that showed today.
Yeah. Sam, thank you so much for joining us, and as Neil said, let's hope to see you back on the box there.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sure he will be, but it's so nice just to be back in the fight and enjoying myself again.
Yeah. Thank you very much to Sam Lowes. Cheers for joining us. We've been joined by Alex's teammate, Joan Mir, who has had a difficult day at the office, but in terms of his lap times, they were there. Talk us through the jump start, first of all, Joan. Were you aware when you got away from the line that you had made a jump start?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Alex. He deserved it. He did an amazing job. Also to the team. It was a mistake. Well, the shame is that I didn't gain time. I just it's a bit too much penalty for this.
Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it?
No.
We've got it here now. If you want to have a look at it, Joan, this is it. This is from the sign on camera. You can see the lights down there. I mean, it's very similar to Cal Crutchlow, isn't it? Last time out in Argentina, that actually when you didn't engage the clutch until the lights have gone.
Now I see. Sincerely, I didn't gain time in that moment.
No.
It was not an advantage between the others. I just made a
Yeah, no, it's just a little roll. That's what they're saying. That's the rule at the moment.
No, well, I think it's too much penalty because we have also the long lap to do now. That Dorna put the long lap. I think it's a good thing when these things happen. If you gain time, okay, it's fair to do it right through. But I mean, having the long lap maybe is a good chance because it destroyed my race. No,
I mean, where do you think you could have been, considering Alex has won the race? Your pace was good enough to even get like top 5.
Yeah, now we checked that on the last 10 laps, I had the pace for to be on the podium in the last 10 laps. But the shame was, okay, when I go into the pit lane, then I was a bit, not riding at 100%. I was not 100% focused. But then I started to have my pace. The bike was really good during this race, and well, what a shame.
You weren't the only rider, Joan, to jump start. Maverick Vinales also got a jump start. I'm going to show you this as well. This is Maverick down here on the bottom right of the picture. You can just see his front tyre. Slightly different to yours, I think, Joan, that we saw in terms of the movement that he makes before the lights go out. Now this is. You can just see the movement there from Maverick, a lot clearer.
Yes, here you see more clear.
He did the long lap.
Yeah, I saw because on the straight I saw 36 and 12 right through. But then I saw Maverick going into the long lap, and I've been a bit confused. And I said, wow, what happened here? What do I have to do now? But okay, I see right through and clearly going, I went in. But again, this... Argentina, here, we didn't have good luck in these 2 races. We were a bit unlucky, but it is what it is.
You know what you know now is this bike is capable of winning. That's the thing that is, as far as being teammates, I always found if the bike's capable of winning, it's like more of a I don't know, more of a boost. You actually know it's possible. And the lap times today look great.
Yeah, this is true. It's really nice to see that the bike is really competitive. Not during all the practice because we were a bit on the back of the grid and everything, but then on the pace is really good. The bike during the race. I mean, I enjoyed, but well, not so much, but more or less
As much as you could.
to ride the bike. I enjoyed.
Joan, as a rookie, you're only 3 races in now, but have you surprised yourself by how quickly you adapted to the bike? Because I remember seeing you in November at Jerez and the riding style. You just looked at home and at one with the bike straight away with this extra horsepower. Are you really enjoying the motorbike?
Yeah, I enjoying it again because with the Moto2 last year I didn't enjoy it, and this year I'm enjoying a lot to riding this bike. This is a racing bike, you know, and it's really nice.
Joan, you've done yourself proud with the ride that you had, despite that jump start, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing you in this kind of position very soon indeed. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming to talk to us, Joan, and you can at least join in Alex's party, can't you, later on today?
Yeah, of course, we will go.